Okay, so basically, in light of the pandemic, what's going on right now, the COVID-19 crisis, I was just thinking, like, for us makeup artists, is there still hope? And I've just been thinking about it for a long time. But I then answered myself and I was like, yes, they can still be hope. People can still want makeup done, and maybe for court weddings and stuff like that, little private lunches, because I don't think people are going to rush into having big gatherings. I don't think the government is going to encourage that anytime soon. But I do think there are going to be certain things that just need to be done, like court weddings need to be done. There need to be witnesses there who are present. That's the examples that I can think of. Like I said, private lunches. I don't know what else I can think of really. But yeah, little birthday parties as well, just with the minimum number of people. I think that's possibly gonna happen. So, and little business meetings, by the way, I forgot, I left that out. I don't know when, but it's something that we are hoping is going to happen, and things will get a lot easier. We never stopped hoping. So I put together a video and I was doing a client. I had a model. In this case, it was my lovely mother. Yay! And she was my model, and I was just basically showing how we'd be able to work from then on. I was just trying to see how we can be able to work within the situation. And I was thinking the first thing that you're going to need is so many brushes. You may need so many brushes, depending on how much you do use regularly. I don't use that much, but I did use a number of brushes on this particular face because I didn't want to use the same brush on that person. I don't want to double dip, and double dipping is when you are using maybe eyeshadow, and then you dip a blending brush, and then you take it out, and then you dip it again, you dip again the blending brush, and then you take it out as you add that eyeshadow on a particular individual, on a client. So that will then transmit the disease onto the eyeshadow and potentially on several other people who I'm going to be doing makeup. So I then figured for every dip you can use a different brush, a disinfected brush. So this is my disinfected, my alcohol. So you disinfect your brushes first, obviously, and then you use those washed. They need to be washed, they need to be clean, they need to have not been used on another individual before, prior. Like, you shouldn't use dirty brushes, and then you disinfect before you use with alcohol. So that's what I figured I can do. So also what else? Let's see. Wipes. You use a different wipe, obviously. New pack of wipes. Oh yeah, this was my palette for today. You need a palette and concealer, foundation, gel liner, so that you don't have to continue to use from the same container. And then a beauty blender, I think a new fresh one, of course, that's been washed in a disinfectant. Okay, but I didn't use a beauty blender today, mainly because I had good brushes today. Okay, I had blending brushes, I've got new brushes. So yeah. Then what else? My new pack of lashes, they were new, so I didn't have to use an old pair. She didn't come, I don't know, even if it was an old pair, if it was hers, it's still okay. It's her germs, that's fine. So what else? Yeah, that's basically it. Without further delay, we're just going to get into it and you see what I did. Okay, so we've got the gel liner, the container. We're going to take out the gel from there and put it on a palette. That way I'll make sure that I don't transfer the client's germs to other clients as well, because when you take some gel from the container, put it on a client, and then use the same brush to take the gel again, you're most likely to transfer germs. So right now I'm just doing her brow. I'm doing it according to her shape. the shape that's already there. She had her brows tattooed, so I'm just sort of going with the shape, but just thickening it, enhancing it. That's basically what I'm doing. There we go. That looks nice. So for concealer, I also do the same thing. I put it on the palette because I don't want to continuously dip and use the same stick. Like that lid has a stick, so if I use that directly to her face, it'll transfer germs as well. Using a flat concealer brush, I'm just going to shape the underneath, clean the underneath, and just correcting wherever I went out of shape, pulling down the concealer so that I can prepare to blend. Doing the same thing on the other side. Though I do have to. So now I'm going to blend with this blending brush. Again, you know, because I've got gloves, there is no chance of blending with my fingers, so I have to use brushes. And this is a new brush, fresh, okay, disinfected. There we go. So you just need to make sure your brushes are clean every time you do a client. They're disinfected as well. Now I'm just adding some concealer to prepare for my eyeshadow. For her eyeshadow. I don't need to put too much, just enough for the eyeshadow to stick. If you want to link to some really good brushes, I'm going to put the link to where I bought these brushes below. Okay, so I'm going to use another blending brush. That one has already been chucked in the water so that I can disinfect it later. Another one to add the orange. So when you add this orange, you only have one shot with this brush, so you have to make sure you add it and blend it evenly. So when I do this, I chuck it away and get another brush. With the same color. Again, making sure I evenly sort of blend the eye, because I don't have another chance to dip it again, because you said no dipping. I'm gonna get another brush, again blending brush, and I'm gonna take a brown color. I've got one shot and I'm just going to blend it there in the crease and the outer corner. Look at that, pretty already. Chuck it away, take another brush, make sure it's got enough product. Do the same thing that I did on the other eye. In the crease and the outer corner. There we go. Pretty, pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the lighter color with the flat brush, and I'm gonna add it, pack it on there. I only have one shot with this brush, so I better get it right. There we go, chuck it away. So it's just a light matte color. I've taken another brush and this brush is working better than the one before, so I'm just going to use it on both ends, but I'm not going to dip again. If I want to dip again, I'm going to get another brush. Chuck it away. Get another brush. Finally, that's my final brush, so I better get it right. There we go. So you just have to make sure you get it right the first time. It's a little challenging. This is my first time doing this, so please bear with me. So my client in this case has her own, my mom in this case, but she's acting as my client. She has her own black eyeliner pen and her own mascara, so it makes it easier. I don't necessarily need to use my, or I don't know, you know, I can still use her stuff on her because I'm not transferring any germs, and I won't transfer that to any other clients. Okay, there we go. Nice and lined. Then her Huda Beauty mascara. If I had my own, I'd get several spoolie brushes. So these are the lashes I'm gonna put on her. They're from Vanilla, and the glue's from Catrice. So I have the link to the Vanilla lashes down below in the description box. These are pretty lashes. So I'm just gonna add the glue, and these are new lashes, so I don't have to put the glue on the palette because they're new lashes. They haven't been used on anyone, so no germs will be transferred. Waiting for it to dry there. Takes quite a bit of time, but just 30 seconds, not quite. Then I just simply place it there as low as I can, very close to her lashes. So right there on the lash line, I just stick it on, and if you've got a good glue and a good pair of lashes, you should not find any challenges with this stage. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the difference. Wow, she loves it. The foundation's on the palette there. I've got a new foundation brush over there, very clean, disinfected. So I'm just spraying some rose water so that her face is well moisturized. Just gonna use a different brush to add the foundation. Just gonna add in little spots because she doesn't want too much. So yeah, she prefers her coverage very minimal, so I only need a little bit. Look at what that blending brush does. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. It just blends very quickly. Very easy, very quick. Beautiful. Look at that. Keep on blending to make sure everything is well blended and it's sinking well into the skin. I'm just gonna add some more on her neck there so that it doesn't look like a mask. She's already popping. Wow, looking good. On the under eyes as well, I'm gonna add a little bit more just to fill them in and hide any marks. Using the same foundation brush, I'm just going to further blend. Wow, look at that. Very nice, good coverage. Now I'm just going to go in with this lighter powder over there from the highlighting and contouring palette and just put on her under eyes. And I'm not going to use this brush again. Chuck it away, because I can't dip it again. Then I'm going to use a different brush again. Had to go get it. There it is, and I'm just going to add the powder. So I only have one shot again with this brush. You can use as many brushes to make sure you get that powder on there. In this case, I only used 2, and I just, yeah, kept on blending. Chuck it away. So we were basically helping each other on which brush to use, because I was getting a little bit stuck because I can't use the same brush twice. It's very difficult if, you know, you have maybe a few powder brushes as compared to blending brushes. There we go. So you need to make sure you have enough brushes for this. Beautiful, beautiful, and flawless. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So now it's time for contouring. And I'm going to use this Revolution palette. I'm going to mix 2 different shades to warm up her face real well. Look at that. I'm just going to add it there. Just make a line. Make a line again on the other side, then around the hairline, towards her temples, then the sides of her nose. Now it's time to blend with the same brush without having dipped it again. So this is an experiment, but I think it is actually possible, given that I'm actually making, I'm actually doing this. I'm actually, you know, giving her a makeover, and it's actually possible. So you just need, I think the key thing here is to have enough brushes. Blend, 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 and always remember you can't use the same brush over and over again. Just checking her. All right, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this look. I'm just gonna use eyeshadow as blush. I'm just gonna add, you know, the right color to her face. I need that face to have just a little bit of color. Pack it on there, pack it on the other side, pack it on again, and then blend. With that same brush. There, that's all. Just a hint of color. Right, now I'm going to set her face with this W Beauty setting spray. And then I'm going to add a highlighter with a different brush, a new brush. I'm going to add it there, I'm going to add it there again without putting too much pressure. Then I will blend. Because I want to make sure I evenly spread that highlighter on both cheekbones. There again. Chuck it away. Get another one. This is a fan brush now. Add just a little bit more. And then on the center of her head, on her chin, on her cupid's bow. Great. Now I'm going to take another one, a smaller one, so that I can put on the tip of her nose and the bridge of her nose. Like I said, you need a lot of brushes. Wow, look at that. The shape of her nose, it's popping. She's looking so cool, flawless. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna use that gel liner again, okay? And I'm just going to add with a different brush, and I'm gonna line her lips in preparation for, oh, I'm actually doing her lips right now. With that same brush, I take from the palette until I've got the right amount of brown lining for her lips. I'm gonna make a nudish ombre. There we go. Blend, blend. Now I'm going to use this concealer in the middle. It's a cool hack. It's got the right tone that I want her lips to have. I want a warm nude, like a warm nude. And the reason why I'm wearing this face mask, this shield, as opposed to a mask is because some masks don't actually protect you from the individual, from the person you're in contact with. You all have to wear a mask to protect each other. So that's why I'm wearing a shield as opposed to wearing a mask, so that I can protect myself and also protect her. Look at those lips. Wow. Now I'm just going to add a bit of gloss. There we go. With her same brush. This is hers right now. There we go. You really need to concentrate on this stage with the lips. You don't want to mess it up. A brush is actually better. Look at that. Ooh, she is gorgeous. She is flawless. Oh yeah. Work it. So these are the brushes that I used. I've put them in a disinfectant, and there's soap in there as well to make sure that they're clean, and I immediately wash them. Okay guys, I hope that was good. I hope you enjoyed that. So I think right now what's left is for you to comment. I need your comments. I need your contributions. I need you to see what else I can do, what else we can do as makeup artists. Any contributions, you know, it's all contributions are valid if they're contributed in a, you know, considerate manner. And what else? Yeah, contributions really. We're just brainstorming, so let us know what we can correct or what we should do, or, you know, ways that we can prevent the spread of germs, henceforth the spread of COVID-19. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Mwah.